I'm going to show you how to apply JB Weld to the bottom of your kayak. And steps are, you need to mark an area where you're going to apply the JB Weld and sand it. The area, make sure JB Weld bond properly, and you need to wash down any loose material and make sure it's dry, and tape the edges. Then apply JB Weld. Then as you remove the tape while it's finger touch dry, make sure you push down all the edges to ensure the edges are properly bound to the kayak. I'm going to use a little hand sand to sand it, and I do have other sander, but I don't use that. I think it's best to just sand it by hand, and you can just basically want to give a little texture roughness. And you can feel it. You don't have to do too much, just lightly sand the area. I've been using just a wet towel to wipe the sand area to get any loose material off. This is probably estimated to be about 2-hour project. It might not be 2 hours. Several critical steps are make sure you sand properly. If you don't sand your kayak, they're going to just peel right off. And also you need to feather your edges, that way edge doesn't peel off either. And those are the steps you need to follow. Now I'm getting ready to apply JB Weld. How about this JB Weld? I guess the item number is 82800. It has 2 5-ounce tubes. One is I use a plastic spoon to mix them together very well. It's kind of stiff paste. Then I use this silicone. If we properly apply JB Weld, I think it should last for a long time. As I showed you earlier at the beginning of my video, I had the one Hobie Oasis tandem kayak I applied about three years ago, and it's still going strong. And good thing about JB Weld is you can always add some more without damaging completely. If you noticed some areas getting thinner, and you can just put some more JB Weld on top of it. Make sure you sand the bottom again to get good bonding, but I did have some localized area, but generally entire area is very strong, and I think it can last about 5 years or so based on the inspection of my other kayaks I apply. I did this to about, I think this will be my 5th kayak. I did so many times I forgot how many times I did. JB Weld, as I stated earlier, you can apply thick at the middle, but at the edges you want to thin down and feather that edges. That way you don't have a thick layer sticking out, and try to show how it come out. It's still wet. Took me about 5 1/4 10-ounce package to complete this. The holders. It took me about 4 hours to JB Weld initially set, which will be basically finger touch dry. You don't want to wait too long. If it get hard, then you're never able to get your tape off. So you want to remove the tape while it's still soft, but it's finger touch dry. After you remove the tape, you want to make sure you press down all the edges to ensure it's properly bound to the kayak, because as you pull the tape, sometimes since epoxy is still soft, it peel soft slightly to that. You want to press down while it's soft to ensure proper adhesion to the kayak surface. Okay, we are done with removing the tape. It's not hardened yet. It probably takes about a day or two to get hardened based on your temperature. But I typically leave like this for two days until it becomes really solid. It's even harder than the plastic. Once it's hardened, that's how you can tell it's really ready. And hopefully this will protect my kayak for a long time to go. I'm looking forward to go out and sea trial for my kayak in about less than 2 weeks.